sometimes during this blending procedure and take a look-see at it. It's very hard when you're standing this close to it to tell when it's all blended out nice and smooth. Always start in the light area over here and blend outward. Don't take that old dirty brush back into the center. You mess up the beautiful light area. You don't want to do that. You keep it nice and clean. All right, just all the way out to the very edge. Okay. And let me wash the brush. Let me wash the old brush. Shake it off. And just freeze cane. There we go. Now you can blend this as many times as you want to get a desired softness or lightness.
I think my anxiety's fucked up because my lack of blood flow. And so I put on socks.
Do step back and take a look at it. It's hard to see up close. Now very lightly, go across the entire canvas. Now then, down here, I just want to blend all this together.
I was having an anxiety attack, and then I wasn't having an anxiety attack, and now I'm having a bit of an anxiety attack again because I got added to a fucking group chat with 18 other people that I don't fucking know.
You would have a devil of a moving all this paint.
And now I'm stressed out.
There we go. See, just bring it all together. That easy. And we'll do that same thing over here. That's the beauty of wet on wet painting. All right. And just some long strokes to really soften. There we go. And we can wash your brush again.
I put on compression socks and I put on pants because I felt like I was going to drop dead.
Now he has freckles. Okay, let's put a sun in here. For that, I'm going to use this finger, big old finger. Just tap it right into the paint. Go right up here. Now you could use a brush, but finger painting's fun too. And push very firmly. You just want to push that color right into the fabric. Now then. Of course, if you try to blend this, that paint's going to smear. Take your knife, come right up here so we can see. Take your knife and just go zip, and zip it right off. The value remains in the canvas. Now,
I'll leave that.
Now you can just blend it. And that's one of the neatest, easiest ways to make a fantastic little sign with almost no work. Okay. Told you this would be an easy one. Knew you would like it. Tell you what, let's have us a little mountain in here. We'll use some Prussian blue, some Van Dyke brown, and alizarin crimson. Blue, brown, and crimson. Okay, and the more crimson you use, the more purplish your mountain will become. Pull it out very flat, cut across, and get that small roll of paint right out on the edge of the knife. One of the questions that I answered earlier, but in case you missed it, I want to say it again because I get so many letters about it. People think that my knife is different than the one they're using. For television, they make us paint the knife black so it doesn't glare. My knife is just like your knife. Until I painted it, it looked like chrome, very shiny. But if I leave it that way on TV, then it shines and makes big things come on there, and they yell and scream at me. So I just paint it with a flat black spray paint, just for the purposes of TV. It's like all the shiny parts on the brushes. We put duct tape on them. That keeps them from shining. But they're no different than the equipment that you're using. Here, the only thing you're worried about when you're building this mountain is a nice outside edge. You could care less what's happening in here. Scrape off all the excess paint, like so. Okay, let me wipe off the knife. Now then, we'll take a 2-inch brush and we grab this, bend the brush, and firmly pull it. Just pull it. And let it blend right down to nothing. Grab it and pull it. See, these brush strokes can be used to lay out your entire mountain. And you're not committed, and it's a super way of deciding where your shadows and highlights will live. Just using brush strokes. And you can change your mind 1,000 times if you want to. It's a sneaky little way to help you get through
I
some
don't
of the
ever
more
carve out the
difficult
backs of
parts.
my brows.
Look at
Like,
this.
he
See,
knows that.
here, maybe put a shadow. See how you can do that? Maybe you want to change it, and maybe you want this one to come out here like that. You can do all these things and just look and get an idea of what it's going to be like. All right? These little things will help you. Use them. They're your friends.
Subway's footlongs are packed with protein, like the Ultimate BMT or the All-Pro Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki with 58 grams of protein. And now, Subway MVP Rewards members can buy any footlong in the app and get 40% off. Fuel up now in the Subway app.
What happens to the last Freaky Friday? Tell us about it.
Lindsay, what's your beauty secret? My hair's just blonder now. It's Schwarzkopf, the hair color that speaks for itself. Schwarzkopf, trusted hair color in salon and at home.
Buying this boat was a total no-brainer.
Oh, no-brainer? If you got a new boat, the smart thing to say is, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage.
Genius.
Like a good neighbor,
Not
State
great.
Farm is there.
Sheba, what cat's want?
Yeah. I keep having anxiety attacks, and I think my blood flow's fucked up, so I put on my compression socks.
These little things will help you. Use them. They're your friends.
I also took my vitamins. I haven't eaten anything today, so now I feel like I'm
Take
gonna
that little
vomit.
devil off. And let's put some snow on this mountain. We're going to do a winter thing today. So for that, I'll use white, and we're going to put the least little amount of bright red into it. The least little amount. Just enough to warm it up. Pull it out flat. Nice roll of paint right out of the edge there. Okay, let's go up here. Take the point of the knife, put it right up here at the point of your mountain. Touch, no pressure. No pressure. Just relax and enjoy. Let it flow. Just relax and let it flow. That easy. That easy. That's probably one of the biggest problem areas that people run into. It's because they apply too much pressure to the knife. Take a weak pill. There you go. Just relax. Just relax.
My eyebrows don't look green. I don't like them.
See? And just let that bounce around and play and have fun. But no pressure. I can't say that enough times. Maybe there's a little peak here. Maybe it just wanders all over the place. We don't know. This is your mountain, so you decide. You decide. Wherever you want it
Okay,
to
that's
go.
kind of better.
That's exactly where it should go. Yeah, let's put some shadows in it. Let me clean off a little spot to work on.
We're gonna,
Let
we're
me
gonna
take paper
pack
towel over there. I'm
the edge
wiping
with
wiping the knife and the brushes on.
fix this. Not
We'll take some
of these
a
shades.
little bit of Prussian blue and white. I'll just mix it about like so. You don't have to over mix it. Just like so. That's plenty. Once again, cut off that little roll of paint. It's very important that you have that. Now then, go back in here and begin finding all these beautiful little shadow areas. See them? See? There they are. Just lay them in here. Now this is a very simple little mountain, and you're doing this at home. You can do a much better job. You can put all kinds of things in there. All kinds, and you can use the little edge of the knife or the small knife to get into these little parts. There we go. Maybe we'll pull this down and oops, right over into there. See there?
Maybe I should shave off
Fantastic
my
because we've
eyebrows.
got
I
all
don't like
kinds
my
of
eyebrows.
dimension into that little rascal. Here's a shadow. Right there. There comes one.
My tail is like trying to come up, and I don't like it.
And you just keep on and on and on. Maybe want to bring that distinctly down.
Down, bitch.
You can just keep going until you get it just the way that you want it. And if you live someplace where
Maybe
there's
it's
not a lot
like
of
how I
noise,
did yesterday.
you can pick up some books at the library that have beautiful, beautiful scenes in them. mountains out. On this canvas, you're the creator. So you make the decision, you put whatever you want in your world. Mountains are one of the
I
most popular
don't
things that we
really
do.
know how
That's
I
the reason
did
we do so
yesterday.
many. But if you don't want mountains in your painting, leave them out. Okay? Now then, let's take the little 2-inch brush, tap it, tap it, tap it, create the mist, lift upward, follow the angles, always follow the angles in the mountain, like so. Another reason we teach mountains so much, if you can make the knife work on the mountains, then you can do all kinds of fantastic effects.
This
You can
isn't
make
going
rocks and
great.
trees and roads and just everything. Nothing teaches you to use the knife better than making mountains. And this knife is a fantastic tool. There we are. See how soft the base of that mountain is? That's what we're looking for. We want it to look like it's just laying here in the mist. Okay. Let's have some fun. I'm going to take a little bit of this color that I had left over from the mountain. I'm going to add a little more crimson to it, and we'll put some white with it. Like so. Let's see what we get here. It's not quite as light as I want it yet. Maybe I'll add, oh, there it comes. There it comes. Just like so. It's a nice color. Let me clean the knife. For that, we'll just use, I got an old dirty
I got a
1-inch brush
question
here
from
left
my
over from
mom.
the
I'll
sky.
leave it
Doesn't
at that.
matter. Just gonna load a little color into this. Wiggle it. That brings it to a nice sharp edge. See, there's that brush is very sharp. That's a chisel edge. Okay, let's go up here. And maybe back in here, there's some happy little trees at that. Let's just take the corner of the brush and tap it downward. Just tap downward. There. See, we can make all kinds of things. Reload the brush as needed. And I want these to be quite loose. I want all kinds of little things happening up here. These are little trees and bushes that live way off in the distance. And I'm tapping and pulling at the same time. Let it slide a little bit. Just let it slide a little. Okay, we'll just come right on across here. You make the decision. There we go. See now, let it hang down here. What's hanging down here in a few minutes, hopefully, that'll become reflections. There. If it doesn't, then we'll just make it taller trees. Either way, we're not worried about it. Because we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. There. That's almost unbelievable to me with the completion of this series. There'll be 130 half-hour shows. Phew. They work hard here. And if you haven't had the opportunity to see them all and you would like to, give your station a call. Let them know. Let them know they're available to them. And they want to hear what you want. And then let's take the 2-inch brush, grab, and pull straight down. Straight down. That'll create the reflections we were looking for. Straight down. See how easy it is? Reflections used to drive me crazy. Now it's one of the easiest things we do. Now very lightly come across. Just come across. That's all there is to it. And instant reflections. I'm going to take a little liquid white into that. I'm going to mix some titanium white. I just want this paint to be a little bit thinner. So it's liquid white and titanium white. Now we just pull it out, cut off a little bit, just like we normally do. There we go. Let's go right up in here. And I want to put some happy little snow areas back in here. So just pull them. Just pull. This is where we begin forming our lake or water or whatever it is back in here. We don't know. Whatever we want it to be. You have to make that decision.
An overpowered leaf blower.
And if you don't have the right auto covers, this could really blow your budget.
Breeze.
When your grand dog's in town, you bend your own rules. The reason? You've got the freshness of Febreze fabric spray. It fights odors, locking them away, and smells amazing, so everyone feels right at home.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle 24/7, so you never have to compromise on quality or price. We're getting you a better deal because we believe that everyone deserves the good stuff.
For the pet that means everything to you, nothing less than high quality from Purina.
You have to make that decision. Tell you what, maybe there's a little, yep, you're right, there it is. Just a little peninsula that comes right out here. So you can make all kinds of little coves and just anything that you want. You can do it. You can do it. Now then, let me find, there it is, a clean 1-inch brush. And I'm gonna grab this and just using little short strokes, lift upward. You see that? Just lift it upward. Just enough to mist that. See, just very soft. Gets rid of that harsh line and puts it all together. Makes it look very cold and very soft and far away. Straight liquid white on the knife. And we can go up in here and clean up the base of this and put us in a happy little waterline. Just a happy little waterline. Wherever. Okay, a little bit right in there. See there? Make it super. You can do it. Now, tell you what, let's do. I'm going to take, can't make up my mind here. I'm going to take and make a big pile of dark. We'll use some black, Prussian blue, little Van Dyke brown, some crimson, whatever we got. Whatever we got. Make a big pile of paint. Let's get the old fanny brush. Loaded full of color. A lot of color. Okay, maybe we'll have a happy little evergreen. And he lives right here. There we are. Use the corner of the brush. Tap downward. Downward, 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 downward. There they are. They hide right here in this brush. Just shake them out. Maybe he's got a friend over here. Right there. There. See? And you put as many or as few as you want in your world. Maybe there's a little in there. I don't know. Decisions you have to make. There we go. Another one. We just decided. Another one. Maybe there's a little one lives over here. Looks like a whole family. Got mama and papa and 3 kids. Whole family, little trees. Okay, and we can take another brush, put a little liquid white on it, a little white, and the least little touch of phthalo blue. A lot of paint on the brush. Just go up here. Now then, I'm just going to take that and put the indication here and there of some highlights. I don't want to lose that dark value. It's too pretty. The contrast will be very pretty when it's done. Just here and there, a little snow laying on some of these trees. Just a little. Don't overdo. You'll lose that dark contrast, and that's pretty. It'll work for you in a little bit. And then go into some white. Let's grab some Prussian blue, very dark. Make a blue about that color. Go right up here. Now, some happy little bushes. They're right there. We're putting some dark in, so our light will show. All we're doing right now is just putting some dark in. And let's reflect some of that pull down. Pull it straight down. Go across. Gives us some reflections. And with a clean 1-inch
I'm
brush.
eating a leftover
dip it
plate,
into
everyone. I'm
into
so
liquid
sorry.
white and into titanium white.
We're
Pull the
trying
brush
to
in
cook
one
it. It's not
direction,
going well.
One direction. Load a lot of paint into it. Maybe the least little touch of the bright red. Okay, let's go up here. Touch. Give it a little push. And let's make some snow-covered little bushes out of these. Aren't those pretty? There's another one right there. There's another one. Here's one. And as many as you want. Okay. Let's tell you what, let's do. Let's have a happy little cabin head back here. We'll do the roof. My cat. A little bit of white. We'll go. There we are. And we'll get the small knife. Pull down. Over. And
Okay.
down. Gives us a sort of a little front. Take a little bit of dark sienna.
This is a hybrid of leftovers. Some is from my dinner a few nights ago, and some is yesterday's breakfast.
This is where that small knife really comes in handy.
I already ate 2 pieces of bacon. That's why there's only one.
There's a little door. You got us a little cabinet. Takes a moment. This is just
Turned out I was really hungry, and that's part of the reason mine's
right out like it. Like so. Just let it come right out.
We have bacon and egg
Easy.
and hash brown and pot roast.
Drop in the water line into here. Clean it all up.
It's so hot now.
Okay. Back to our brush that has the white on it. And we can pop in a happy little
Oh, and
brush
for
here.
dinner, we're eating burrito bowls.
This guy's like me, doesn't cut his yard. He's just about to dig his house up. Okay. Let's have some fun in front. Take your big brush. Go into some Prussian blue and white. Maybe right on here. Wow. You just put all kinds of things in. Just like so.
I don't really
All
cook,
the way over here.
so yeah, that's coffee, and that's a water. That's water that I use in my kitchen's mug.
Yeah,
This is a mug from my bedroom kitchen.
there we go. And we'll put a few little-
Ew.
Well, that's
That's
what's
right.
what-
Donuts for dinner is nasty.
Like individual bushes, one at a time, one at a time.
But yeah, this is pot roast my dad made with banana peppers and
That's beautiful.
the fucking I can't remember. And then these are hash browns and eggs my mom made yesterday. I don't cook,
Back over here.
so I eat a lot of meals like this for breakfast and lunch, and then I eat like double of dinner if I don't eat
That way we
breakfast
don't
or
know where
lunch.
this little lake or pond goes. It just where lay some snow here. Just titanium white. It also will pick up the blue. And it comes this way. Just to gain the angles. Allow some of that blue to show through. It looks like shadows.
Once again, another reason I'm not moving out anytime soon. Not at least for the next year.
Things here and there.
And if I move out, and if I move far away, I'm gonna make it so my mother spends like every other month with
Let's
me.
get crazy. Let's put a little tree in here. We'll put a little tree. He lives right there.
I'm also gonna make my dad send her up with a steak.
He's got a little friend there.
'Cause I ain't cooking meat. No. I had to cook meat the other day when I was helping my mom with making dinner for the first time in like a very long time. It was awful.
Just like so.
It was fucking awful.
There they go. And the old clock on the wall tells me it's about time to call it a day. This painting's about finished, so I hope you really enjoyed it.
I felt so bad.
See you again next time.
And like I'm real deficient in iron and minerals and stuff.
God bless.
So I gotta eat meat. I have no choice. But I'll go on little vegetarian cleanses where like I only eat like meat byproduct and veggies and shit. And non-packaged stuff is one. Good for your body, good for weight loss, good. I don't need weight loss, but I like how it makes me feel, okay? That is a good piece of bacon.
New Cliff Bar Caffeinated. Start strong. Sustain energy now with a kick of caffeine.
Welcome back. Glad to see you today. Every series of crazy day. This is our crazy day.
Love veggies.
Really all about the day. Really exciting imagination.
Oh my god. Oh my god. When I was a little kid, no joke, when I was like a toddler and a little kid, I would eat spinach out of the fucking can. I need my mom to come in here and tell you about my Brussels sprouts and spinach and just loving of food. Nah.
Just got this going. Go all the way out to the edges of the canvas. You can see anything happen. Because little things are happening. It's making like a color. Just all the way out. Just these little crisscross X type swirls. Now, you can make this as bright as you want. Each time, clean it and dry your brush before you go back to the center. You want it to be the brightest area you can make it. Just clean your brush. When you dry, add a little bit more color change. Yes, it is. It was not very color. That way, automatically, it gets darker as it goes forward. Okay, almost.
My mother does not want to tell you about how much I love veggies as a child, but she made me think of more veggies I loved. I loved peas. I loved Brussels sprouts. I loved fried okra. Fucking loved fried okra. When I tell you, I love fried okra. I love fried okra. I love Brussels sprouts. Love beans. Love all the beans. I love chickpeas and cabbage. Big fan of cabbage. Big fan of cabbage. I'm cabbage's #1 fan. I love carrots and fucking and I love so much shit. I'm a big veggie person. I'm not so much a fruit person because fruit's textures freak me out a little bit. But I fucking love apples. I love apples. Y'all have seen me disappear and come back with a cut up apple many occasion. Many fucking occasion. I love apples so much. My favorite apples of all time are the pink lady apples. I will tell if it's not a pink lady apple. I love pink ladies. Cabbage is delicious. People that don't like cabbage are pussies. Like, what do you got against tough lettuce? It's literally just tough lettuce. I had to turn up my TV. The male people are driving around and they scare me. I don't like them. They always sound mad and it makes me sad. They drive like they're so mad at the world. It makes me very sad.
So don't worry about it. Okay, now we can take and let's add a little bit And then just a tiny bit here. A little yellow ochre, Indian yellow, mixed together. And we can just highlight some of these where the light's striking fire. And just begin picking out little individual things and drop some little highlights on them here and there. Don't overdo it.
But yeah, the male people make me. You didn't see shit. You told me that I look like me. I'm eating my hot roast dinner breakfast. We love my hot roast dinner breakfast.
Trying to make them perfect. Just a tiny bit over here.
Oh.
Not as much. Tiny little bit. Just some indications.
Don't yell at me.
Now, we can have fun. I'm going to take the large brush and very gently. I'm just going to blend.
Oh my god, we love broccoli. We fucking love broccoli.
Watch. Very gently. Just still making it really crisp.
My mom would tell people, like even when we were a little older, my mom would tell people, yeah, my kids eat veggies, no problem, like at all. Like we love greens. And people would be like,
We'll just take the brush strokes and
really?
just
Like they thought she was lying or some shit. Meanwhile, my mom would be like, we're having Brussels sprouts, and we'd be like,
see
yay!
how far away that looks already. Fantastic. Okay. I didn't put any highlights on this. One little bush that I made right here, so let's put a little highlights on there. Don't want him to get upset because of the right here. And then we'll just very gently blend in also. There. Okay. Now, we can use this big brush and begin adding all kinds of little things that are happening around here. Maybe right in here, there's some nice little bushes that are going. We'll just drop in some basic shapes. We're not too worried about detailing that. There's one. Just lay, just fall right off your brush. Maybe as we get farther away here, there's some great big trees that are going to be growing over here. Great big ones. Just drop them in. Still using just crimson and Van Dyke brown. Just give us some nice basic little shapes to work with. Okay, now then we can start playing a little bit. Let's take Indian yellow and permanent red and just mix it together. Dropping some little highlights right up in here. Just let them sparkle. Like where the light would hit them. There we go. Here.
I ate too quick and then I got nauseous. Now my pants falling down.
It's Indian yellow and a touch of permanent red.
No, because that sounds fucking disgusting. I don't mind broccoli with cheese though, but I also really like some broccoli.
Yes, this you can see.
Give me the damp broccoli. Damn.
I can hear the
Here's a good fucking piece of advice to people that are like, I don't like greens. Cook it with bacon grease. Anytime you make bacon, put it in a little like old sour cream container or whatever the fuck. Put it in the fridge or the freezer, and cook like melt it literally the teeniest bit on your pan before you make your fucking veggies, and season that shit with some like onion powder or garlic or whatever the fuck seasoning you like. We use onion and garlic because we like the taste of Brussels sprouts. But look, just like fucking just use a little bit of bacon grease. It's not the end of the world.
Okay. Now then, let's go ahead, Peter, here and play with the fire a little bit. I got in trouble for playing with fire when I was young.
Dealing with moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently and it's a once daily pill.
When symptoms tried to take control, I got rapid relief and significantly reduced fatigue. Check.
Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check. And when flares tried to slow me down, I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief, visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus for the heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put Crohn's in check and keep it there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Get in trouble for playing fire when I was young. Today we can do it. We'll take a little bit of Van Dyke Brown, and we'll just make some little indications.
But yeah, literally just cook about a little bit of bacon grease. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to do that. Well, then suck up your own dick. You will live if you take a Brussels sprout. Shut the fuck up. It's not the end of your entire existence. It's a Brussels sprout. They're good for you. Shut up. No, you're not gonna talk me.
Now, take a little bit of yellow ochre and burnt umber mixed together. And we can do a little bit of highlight. And start here and work down so it gets darker automatically because you're running out of paint. You're picking up more and more of the undercolor. Let the canvas work for you. Now, tell you what, let's put a little fire right here. I'm just using a little bit of canned yellow. Just touch and just give an indication of a little bit of fire. A little small campfire. That's enough to convey what we're trying to show here. Now, take a fan brush and we'll use a little bit of the yellow ochre, Indian yellow, and permanent red all mixed together on the fan brush. Mix them on the brush. And we can begin laying in some little grassy areas here. A little bit brighter up here by the fire. So start at the brightest area and work downward. It needs to be very soft. Just with a light strike. Darker, darker, darker. There. Darker. Just making all kinds of happy little things. There's one that comes way down. I'm sure it will. So you can put them anywhere you want.
I'm back. I went there to talk to my mom about bacon grease and how I've come to the conclusion not a lot of white people actually know what the fuck they're doing, and she was like, yeah, and I was like, oh lord. And then she gave me her Gatorade. Yeah, she's been super into Gatorade lately, and I'm dehydrated a little bit.
Take add a little bit more Van Dyke Brown right in here. I know what we should do. Maybe this is a little lake out here. If you're gonna build a little campfire, you need to have water close by. So with the little cad yellow on the large brush, go right here, touch, and pull straight down. Okay, just a little touch, pull straight down. It's gonna pick up the crimsoness underneath and turn a beautiful reddish color. Work from the lightest area, which will be directly into the fire, out. That way, automatically, as you go away from the fire, it gets darker and darker. Very gently come across. Very gently.
But yeah, I was
Don't want to kill all these
apparently a
nice
little bit
lines that you put in
hydrated.
there. Just make them just
always got something going on. That's something about me. You're gonna always hear me complain about some ache, some pain, some fucking thing. I'm always complaining I'm hungry, never feeding myself. That's part of the reason we so often see me eating on the stream.
Drop a little bit of the highlight color on it. And we go back to our little fan brush, yellow ochre, Indian yellow, and a touch of permanent red. Just drop in some grassy things that are growing down this
They're good. They're good food.
I think I mentioned it earlier, but in case you missed it, if you have questions or comments or something we can help you with, please feel free to drop us a line. We'd like to know what you want. We'd like to know what you want in future series, what type of things interest you. A lot of opinions in this series have come from letters that people have written and told us
I was
what they
watching
want to see.
this
Okay,
this lady on TikTok who straight up is like mukbanging. And I'm not a mukbang person, but man, did that make me hungry.
Still fun. Okay, I want to subdue all of this. It's much too bright. So with a large brush, very gently, I'm just going to begin blending it. Very gently. Just let it barely touch. Make it very quiet. Push it immediately. But you wouldn't see all this much bright. It's dark. So we just want to subdue it here. Very quiet. Subdued it. Very quietly. Just blend it.
I'm very into stacking brown and gray on top of each other.
Almost like a wheel.
I'm very into gray
With
too.
all kinds of
I'm
weird
very into
colors
gray
and shapes.
eyeshadow.
Beautiful.
I love the color gray. My thumbnails are kind of like a weird shade of like silvery gray. I like the color gray a lot. I also like the cheese print. And purple.
Reflection there a little bit. Take a tiny bit of the yellow. Put a little bit of reflection into this projection right here. Pull it straight down.
I'm gonna have to use this plate for my dinner here in like an hour or so.
Like so. Okay. But you see how quiet that makes it look? It's very, very quiet. Let's go right up in here. And maybe, look at this. Big, great big tree right here. Right here. Big solid guy. It just goes all the way off the canvas. Right there. And you can make your tree as big or as small as you want. Okay, just straight Van Dyke brown. Big strong tree. I love to paint trees. They're one of the most fantastic things in nature to me.
I also like my room. I made it. I built it with my own two hands. That's what happened. Totally. You ever see those mud houses? I'm so interested in building
So,
one. I wanna.
now we can take a little bit of permanent red and sort of highlight this tree. This permanent red with a little burn it. Place some highlights on it. That's where you think the light and the fire would strike the tree. Use your imagination. Let your heart take you wherever you want to go. There's a little light feelings down up here. Okay. Now, maybe there's an old fella sitting out here warming his foots next to the fire.
Fancy Feast Gems. Turn the everyday into the extraordinary.
Better think about what you're trying to do to me. Free at heart. Libre, the eau de parfum intense. Yves Saint Laurent.
Off we go for our next adventure.
Long live Downton Abbey.
So this is the start of our time.
So many fucking ads. I don't need to know all these people.
A fella sitting out here warming his foots next to the fire.
His foot.
Maybe we'll have a cowboy out here. We'll put him a hat on. So we'll just start right here with you and you and I.
I should do a deep dive on Bob Ross's life video. That'd be fun.
The brim of his hat. The top of his hat. You know, when you have unlimited time, you can take a lot more time and effort with this. Really go into some detail. Maybe he's sort of slumped over and there's his shoulder coming down. There's an arm. He's sort of got his foot sticking up like that. His leg. And these are just very basic little things. So at home, you can take your time with a lot of detail into this. I just want to give you ideas here. Some restricting. It'll give him some bugs to set up. Maybe his hand's just resting on his knee. See, I should have put him in before I put the highlights on the tree. I messed my highlights up. But that's easy. We'll just go back and drop our highlights right back in. So the tree stands away from the guy a little bit. Yeah, we can take a little bit of the yellow ochre. I think where light would strike here. Maybe a little bit on his hat right there. Like so. Coming around. A little bit across the top of the shoulder. Now I got to tell a little story here. We have a lot of requests that came in wanting portraits. Years ago, I studied with a super painter. I studied portraits for maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and he became a very dear friend. And he took me aside one night and he says, "Bob," he says, "I've got to tell you the truth." He said, "I want you to go and paint bushes and trees because that's where your heart is, and give up portraits." So that's why I'm here. There we go. And just maybe a little highlight bounce across there. A little bit on his knee. It really is a true story, too. He really did tell me I should give up portraits. Takes a special knack. And we talk about that sometime, about talent. What's talent? Talent is nothing more than a pursued interest. In other words, things that you're interested in. You'll spend a lot more time working at than something you're not interested in. So that's all talent is. It's if you're willing to practice and spend the time to perfect something. Okay. Now then, let me clean up the brush a little bit. And there we go. We can just soften all of this. It's very gently. Very gently. We can come down here. Just a little bit of that dark color. Put a little tiny bit of a waterline indication in here. Just a small amount. This is really a fun little painting. It should give you a lot of ideas for a lot of crazy things that you can do. And it should make you happy. You really want painting to make you happy. That's what it's all about. create a little more depth here, then you can add, maybe there's a little bush here that becomes in front of the tree. And this will produce, every plane that you add into a painting will produce a little bit more depth.
I'm back.
Okay, take a little bit of the painted yellow and red. And really put some highlights in this little bush. Pushing everything back a little further. Okay. To get this one fixed up, we might put a few little leaves right up here, just to show that this one goes into a nice tree. A little bit of the color. Painted yellow, bring it red. Just drop it in. Now, if you really wanted to have some fun, you could take the liner brush with a little bit of thin color on it and sort of go over some of these little logs here and make them stand out just a little, because there's been a lot of light hitting these. Mix them up a little. Only once an indication because it won't fall asleep into your warm his face. Some rock and roll guy out here just silhouetted against the campfire. And I think this one's about ready for a signature. So let's take the signature right about here. There comes a time when you can just absolutely piddle a painting to death.
I need more water.
Next week, I want to show you a fantastic little painting that I think will just tickle you to death. So have your canvas set up. We'll be doing white canvas. I think that you'll really enjoy it. And, you know, talk for just a second. We would really like to hear from you and know what type of paintings that you would like to see in the future. So drop us a line, Carrie WIPB, once in Indiana. We'll be glad to answer your question, and we'll try to put together shows that supply you with the type paintings that you want to see. We also would like to someday put together a show where we bring on guest artists from all over the country and let them show you a multitude of different effects that you can try, that you can enjoy, that do good things to your heart. So we're looking forward to doing this for you. Anything else that you would like to see. On behalf of all of us here at the station, we'd like to wish each and every one of you happy painting. We hope you have a super day. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.
What happened to the last Freaky Friday? Tell us about it.
Lindsay, what's your beauty secret?
My hair's just blonder now. It's Schwarzkopf, the hair color that speaks for itself. Schwarzkopf, trusted hair color in salon and at home.
Cracked windshield? Get it fixed now and pay
No.
later at safelight.com.
Welcome back. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to show you something that you've never seen before. Today we're going to start with a white canvas and we're going to use some magic black on it. So I'm going to let you see, cover the canvas. This is magic black here. Just cover the entire canvas all the way across. There we go. Or we apply this exactly the same way as we did the magic white. Just cover the canvas. But maybe today exactly the way we put the magic clay on. It'll take me just a second. Large brush. Just finished. Ready to go. So now we started with a white canvas and turned it black. This is still wet. This is an oil-based paint that will stay wet for several days. We'll wash the brush. And once again, we're washing our brushes with odorless paint thinner. That's much better roll. Okay, let's take a 1-inch brush and some titanium white.
Hello.
And let's figure out, there's a little light back in here. So the white paint will just begin making little X's. Work out. Start here, that'll be your lightest area, and work sort of in an ever-growing circle. And it automatically gets darker as it works out. Just about to see. Now we can take a large brush, very gently blend this together. Just like blue sky with magic clay.
Hello.
And that gives us a light source effect. Okay, today I want to mix up some alizarin crimson and phthalo green in about equal parts. It just makes a big pile. We're going to be using it all day. This makes a beautiful gray color. So let's mix it up real good. Looking for a nice dark gray. It should look black on your palette. Okay, now let's take a 1-inch brush.
Hello.
Let's look quite a bit of paint to the bristles. And we can go back and look at these little details at the far end. I don't want a lot of detail. All of those indications back here. I just want to put some little trees way back in the distance. Some little indications. Far, far away. Too close. Just very dark. This is a light scene, of course. So back here, so maybe we'll take a 1-inch brush, and first I'm going to put some titanium white in it. So work very deep into the brush, very deep. And we'll go right into a little bit of the gray color, just on the tips of the bristles, so we have white deep down, gray on the ends of the bristles. So there's a larger tree back here. When you push real hard, a little bit of the white will show, just to make it stand out a little bit. Just a big old tree back here. A little bit of white tips on it, but it's goes on a little bit. Little tips of the tree. Right over here. Just a big tree, just a case.
Hello.
Just drop some tips. See if the white comes out to the tips. Let's use the finger brush. Load a lot of the gray color.
I sneezed.
Back here, see some little tree trunks. Just here and there. And these trees don't have many leaves. It's cold. If you wanted to make that stand out, you got a little tiny bit of white just follow the lay of the land. And we can take a clean 1-inch brush, very gently go down, just sort of bring this together. Just sort of disappear down. Quiet, misty, soft. Finer brush, and a little bit of thinner, but just a tiny bit of thinner, just so I can thin this down.
I'm back.
We can begin. Over this tree back.
I'm back real bad.
This is really good. So whatever you think is in there, that's what's in it. Some of these other trees. Just makes the big contrast. Okay. Now we can start coming forward a little bit. Maybe this layer is over this angle. Just to make it so there's a change. Very little paint. Very, very little paint. Just
Ah,
this is
see.
very little pressure. Another tree maybe right here. This big tree back here. Using the fan brush, but still nothing on it but the gray. And we'll add a tiny bit of white. Just side step. Just keep the dark color.
For the McLaren Formula One team, success starts by tracking over 14,000 parts with Smartsheet. With AI-powered workflows, every piece comes together to compete for championships.
Hello.
Smartsheet
How are we?
helps
I hope
drive
we're
the
well.
future of racing.
I think I'm gonna die.
Gravity defier for life. Times for life.
At Marshalls, our buyers hustle 24/7 to get you great deals on the good stuff.
Not all oral care is created equal. The Colgate Total Active Prevention System is engineered to be 15 times more effective in fighting the root cause of oral health.
Fine brush with a few little areas.
I should crochet a baby doll.
This side of the tree, I'll see if I can just a few on these sides. Now let's get a little bit crazy here. Let's take maybe right in here. There's a nice little cabin. We'll take some Van Dyke brown. And we can build on that cabin, maybe right there. Just make a decision. We'll do the back end of the cabin first. Part of modest roof. Just like so. On this side, we're going to use tears like the rest of us, probably ran out of space. Very good that they built a little shed on this thing. So maybe we should do that too. I'll take a little bit more of the brown. Let's go in here.
I'm gonna be right back. I need
The
to
shed. Just put a little roof right here. So, this is what keeps us fired up. So, God, this is cold. Now, just a little bit of snow on the roof. So we just take a little titanium white. Just come across there. Out here in the foreground, a little bit more brown. Some walls onto this shed. Good. These are boards. These are blocks. These are slabs. There's some communication, some boards here. Now, let's go right up in here and give him a couple windows. These windows. We're looking at the back of this cabinet. So first we'll take out this ink that we have up here. And let's go right into a little bit of caviar. Just put some light in this window. Let's give him some light. He's got the old lantern. Lanterns on electricity. We'll take a little bit of a magic black liner brush and then just write down black windows. Just a tiny bit. This is a very thin piece of liquid. So, almost. Okay. Now we need some more snow. Just covering some flag. Angles are very, very important when we do snow. Just like that. This magic black is so exciting. So many things that can be done with it. Next series we'll devote several shows to using the magic black to show you how it works. Now, if you want to soften this snow a little bit,
Hello,
it's very
I'm
hard
back.
right now. You can take the large brush,
I had to pee.
follow the angles, and just gently, gently, whatever degree of brightness,
Huh?
darkness that you want.
No, nobody gets a cup of coffee. Were people talking? I just didn't notice. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't notice.
Maybe we need a little. There's a little chunk right here. This was another great color this morning. See, these need to make a break in this chunk. We won't have a fire going here. So, ready to start playing with some other things. Now I'm going to take a fan brush and start out loading it with titanium white. A lot of paint bristles in, very deep, very, very deep into the bristles. And go right over here into the gray color and load the tips. So we've got the dark gray right on the tips and the white all the way down. Just double load your brush. Maybe we'll put a couple of pretty little evergreens that are sitting right in here. We'll start by just touching the canvas. Just the corner of the brush. As we push harder, the white shows up. Just a little white highlight on the tree. That's it. There. Now, a little bit more of the gray color. Just give him a little effect. Maybe there's another tree that's right here. So everything's right there. And we can take a clean brush and just sort of mist it. Maybe we'll put a very large tree right over here. So I've got a little white on the bristles. And I'll load it full of that gray color. And remember, this gray is made from phthalo green and alizarin crimson. Maybe there's a large tree that just hangs right here. Nice rich blooms just hang out. Right over in front of the cabin here.
Ah.
Highlight this a little bit. I'm just picking up a little bit of this purple on the back. Don't want these shapes too distinct. This is supposed to be laid back. Just indications. Now with a liner brush, a little bit of paint thinner and a little bit of the yellow. Just a tiny bit of the color. You don't want to feel light reflecting across the snow here. So we can just lay it on with a little bit of liner. Very touchable. There's a little bit of the yellow shining across the snow. I'm not too worried this time. I'm going to take a large brush and very gently just bring it right in. The story is about yellow snow, so be careful.
Hi. How is everyone? I hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's having a happy, healthy life. I'm getting real southern. I'm not mean to do, I promise. I
There's a big tree right
promise.
out there. Let's start with some Van Dyke brown. Let me clean up this spot to work here. Van Dyke brown. Let's get a close up what the knife looks like when it's loaded. There's a small little paint right on the edge of the knife. See that roll of paint? That's what we're doing. Okay, let's take a big tree right up through here. All we're going to do is touch the canvas. Just touch it. The roll of paint just comes off.
Thanks, Dad.
Makes the tree. Just like this. We've got one side done. Let's do the other side of the tree. Just. You can make as many trees as you want. That's what's so nice about painting. You can control it. You can control it. Make anything happen in the world. So we're going to stand here. So we're going to stand like that.
I was talking to my mom, literally not even like 5 minutes ago, about how we need more of these bags because they hold more. Cheese. Ridiculous. Go in there. eat ramen. This is from my kitchen. I don't eat ramen. Why was that? Okay. Okay, well this was ridiculous. That is hysterical. That is fucking hysterical. Alright, I got distracted.
There. Just a little bit of magic white this time. A little of the gray color. I don't want it to get too gray. There's a little bush or two. Just a couple of bushes of growth.
Now I'm on my floor. I'm sorry to everyone. It's like, she keeps disappearing from her makeup. I'm on the fucking floor.
Feel free to drop us a line. I'll try to answer any question that you can. If there's things that you want to see, let us know. We'll try to do it for you. Make sure to find something that we can. So on behalf of everybody here at the station, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a happy pain. Let's see you next time.
I got cut up a shit ton of this. God damn it. Because these are all too thick. They're too thick. Oh my lord, this is hysterical. We're gonna keep doing my makeup because I need to, but oh god.
New Bonding Infusion Treatment Mask by Suave. Give your hair a 1-minute transformation with salon quality care that reverses the deepest damage. For instantly healthier, stronger hair. Suave, there's more to it.
You want to see that time really goes by when you're having fun. Here we find ourselves on our last show of this series. So I thought today, since I live in Alaska so long, I do a special Alaskan painting. So if you come out here with canvas, I'll tell you what we're doing. Now, I've taken a black canvas, as you can see. We painted this with just a flat black acrylic paint, allowed that to dry. And then on top of that, I put all different kinds of transparent colors. I put some, right here, some alizarin crimson over here, some phthalo green, phthalo blue and green mixed all over the canvas. So it's completely covered with a thick paint. So it's all ready to go. So let's have a graphic with all the colors across the screen. It's going to have this project pretty. And I think today we'll do some white and whites. So come on up here and let's get started. I want you to get a paintbrush today. So,
Yeah, that's hysterical. That's fucking hysterical. Because I just need those. Literally just need those.
Basic shapes. If you've never seen the northern lights, a lot of times curtains or just layers. If in your part of the country there's no such thing as northern lights, you can do the same scene, leave the lights out and maybe put a moon in the sky, and it'll be just as effective. Once again, from our friends in Alaska,
Fucking hysterical. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I need more bags. I need more of those because they're good and I like them. And here they are, just in my fucking bedroom. What the fuck?
Just tapping, painting. Sometimes there's little ridges and lines and try to win. You'll have three grams of lights in this paint. 3 grams of each of them. Which version? Is that too? This is where the fun starts. Let's take a 1-inch brush. And I'm going to begin grabbing this and lifting it upward. So grab it and pop it. Let's pop it up. Underneath the seat, you pick it up.
But yeah, that was hysterical.
All the way through this and lift up. All the way through. Follow the same angles. All the way up. Up again. Feel these as high as you want. In some parts of the country, they don't see a lot of color in the lights. They see whites or yellows. And you can do yours that way. Where I live, on that side of Fairbanks, in a town called North Pole. Sometimes we would see lights in every color of the rainbow. Makes it more interesting. So I figured if there's a bunch of colors, you'd find your color for yourself. Okay, so this is where the crimson was. I'm not sure about the value of the blue here. What if these little pale green mixed with the blue? Makes beautiful, beautiful colors in the sky. Let's watch the brush. Should. Just beat the gun in the window. No painting of a last will be complete without an almighty mountain. Take a look at the black. Very dark. Pull it out flat, cut across, get the little roll of paint right on the edge of the eye. You have to make the big decision. What is your mountain yet? Takes very little paint because the canvas is always black. There's little bumps and hills and valleys and everything. See the stuff it is. Like so. Scrape out all the excess paint. Really, really can't scrape too hard. Then you take a large brush, grab it. This just basically removes excess paint. The more of this paint you can get off, the easier the next layer is. Take off all of it you can get off. This is also an excellent way to use a brush strokes to begin laying out your highlights and shadows. See how you can find all kinds of effects.
you do for love?
Miss Dior, new essence, Dior.
You want to let your game do the talking, say less. If you want a refreshing drink, Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Off we go for our next adventure.
Long live Downton Abbey.
So this is the start of our time.
Slouch. Hi. Barrel. And Vintage Slim.
Eczema isn't the same for everyone, but with Atlas, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Atlas. Allergic react.
Alright, everyone, I'm heading out. Love y'all.